Oh, what's up? Didn't see you guys there. Hey, so right now this is RoofsByDon. We live at the Roof Gallery. We celebrating right now. So it's 420. We making the Roof Gallery go green.
Yes, sir.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers to that.
We just inducted 2 people into the Hall of Fame, the Roofing Hall of Fame. We inducted Becca Switzer. She made the Roof Gallery Switzerland. And we inducted Joshua Bigger. Big time. And right now we're chopping it up with Mikhail Jackson. So as far as we always highlighting roofers, we're highlighting supplementers, different people in the industry. So I want to highlight one of the best project managers in the game. It goes by the name of Mikhail Jackson. And in his name, right, he has the word hail. Like, it's the craziest thing ever.
Mikhail.
Yeah. So he's like a superhero right now for the roofing industry as far as restoration, you know? So tell him a little bit about yourself. Tell him about the company that you work for and the projects you got going on.
Well, I appreciate that introduction, Don.
Of course.
Always. Yeah, man, you know, basically, you know, I started off at the bottom, you know, in the warehouse, pulling materials, filling the orders over at SRS in Stone Mountain.
SRS, shout out SRS.
Yeah, shout out SRS, great company. Started there, and, you know, just one day it hit me, you know, I was just like, you know, I could be doing more than this, you know, no shade to anybody who's doing warehouse work, but myself, I know I was like, you know, I could be doing more than this. You know, I had the skills and the energy and just the know-how. So, you know, I talked to my manager there, and I told him, I said, hey, you know, I want to move up. You know, he said, okay, yeah, sounds good. It's a good idea. But when the time came, you know, he kind of, I'm not going to say he did me dirty, but he went another way. You know, when the time came for promotion, he decided to go another route. And that's when I took matters in my own hand, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to just leave. Go somewhere else.
Give myself a raise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna give myself a promotion. So I went out, found a couple good companies, interviewed with a few. Found my way over to Team Roofing, which was a great company up in Loganville. Shout out Team Roofing. Okay. From there, with Team Roofing, I started just, you know, not managing jobs, but I actually just ordered materials for jobs. Speaking to customers, setting schedules for them.
Like production management.
Production stuff. Yeah,
gotcha.
You know, talking to the clients and the homeowners. You know, hey, the crew will be here this time. We want to start this day. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So from there, I did that for about a year. Then boom, I got promoted to project manager. So now I'm in the field.
Yeah.
That's how the project manager start. Now I'm in the field, you know, managing jobs, managing crews, some big, some small. Biggest to this
like houses really at first.
Yeah, just residential. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, exactly. It was residential work at first. Started off residential. And then Team Roofing went under, unfortunately, you know. Things happen. You know, it was a great company, but they went under. So we decided that, and then they just decided to go ahead and shut the door. So, I mean, after that, man, I was in between companies, man. You know, I was here, I was there. I started over at a company called Home Trust. Okay. Yeah, they were pretty cool up in Beaufort. Okay. I started actually doing sales for them. I did sales for a little while.
Sales? So you was knocking doors?
I was knocking doors. We got leads a little bit, so I was doing a little bit of both.
Okay.
I prefer leads, you know. Anybody will. Yeah. Anybody had options.
Everybody except for the owner, because they have to pay for it.
Yeah. So you know, but I mean, I liked it, but you know, with a daughter, man, you need that money. You know, you definitely need money coming in. It was crunch time, man. So I did that for a few months. Didn't really like the income I was making, because, you know, like I say, you know, you have someone depending on me at all times. So yeah. I need that guarantee, you know, guaranteed check, you know, for right now. So you know, that's when I went back to project managing. Then boom, you know, I came over here, found y'all, you know, started working with my man Don. You know, I was liking that. You know, and I liked it because, you know, Don, that's when you guys kind of started up, but y'all were kind of getting the roof gallery together. Exactly. And I like being a part of that and experiencing that and seeing that, because like you say, you know, it's not easy, you know, for brothers in this industry. You know,
100%.
It's not easy. So, you know, watching you do that also inspired me too. You know, that's why I was like, I got to keep going. Yeah. You know, and then that's when I got the opportunity to work at Parsons Roofing, going the next level, which was commercial. Commercial,
because we wasn't doing none of that.
Yeah.
And just to add to the story, like, as far as with Mikhail, we got introduced to Jordan over at SRS. So shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan, yeah.
And Jordan put me on, and I was like, yeah, so we need a project manager. And The bad part, this is just business. You know, we're in business for 2 years and 4 months now. Although it might seem like it's forever.
Yeah.
But as soon as like we had like a great flux of roofs, and as soon as we got you on board, it's like it kind of slowed down for a little bit. I was like, oh man.
Yep.
And I kind of felt the way too because we had like just got you over, you know. So when Mikhail brought up as far as like with Parsons, I was like, I feel like that's actually like the smart thing to do because at the end of the day, we want everybody to make money.
Yeah.
Like it's not, you know, nothing from nothing else. And it's genuine, you know? So when it's genuine, it's like, yo, they talk commercial?
Yeah.
No,
trust me, man. I didn't want to leave. You know,
exactly,
I really didn't want to leave. I swear I wanted to stay, but
at that time, so that was the best thing.
It was the best move I could.
Like we was brand new too, so we did our own things.
I'm glad you said that because I like to do stuff. Has to make sense to me.
Yeah, exactly.
It has to make sense to me. You know,
that's a fact.
Yeah, so I figured that was just my best move, and I haven't regretted it. You know, I over there I'm a superintendent. It's different. Okay, so you know with residential you have project manager.
Yeah.
You know they're out there in the field. You know, managing the job, picking up materials, stuff like that. With commercial roofing, what you have is you have the project superintendent.
Got you.
They're the ones on site, kind of like how a project manager does in residential and commercial. The project superintendent is out there on the site.
Okay. You
know, doing everything a PM would do in the residential field.
You gotta check for like, is it more serious as far as like with safety, like OSHA and stuff like that?
It's huge, man. You know, it's not just tying off. You know,
because OSHA really come, right?
Yeah, OSHA will come. It was one job I was doing. I was managing. Where was we were? I think we were actually around here, not too like maybe around the corner from y'all somewhere.
Oh, like close.
Yeah. Okay. We were doing Cox Automotive. It was one of their garages, and they got I think I managed that job for about a week. I took 2-3 days off, and tell me why on that break they let me know OSHA came by the site. They said, oh yeah, we got a call saying that guys are on the roof not tied off and this and that. So
how does that happen? Does like somebody call?
Somebody calls.
That's crazy.
But it could have been somebody just driving by on the road. Yeah. It could have been somebody working in the shop. It could have been competition it's crazy, man. You know how it is out there. It can get crazy. So that situation happened. But I mean, other than that, they don't really come unless, like I just say, like they get a call or one of them are driving on the road and they see your guys up there not tied off or they see something unsafe, then they'll come bother you. You know what I mean?
But good thing to point out too, like he said, that was when he was on his break.
Yeah.
So he was there, that wouldn't have happened anyway.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened.
But that's how it go, right?
Yeah.
You take a second off and all of a sudden.
Yeah. All hell breaks loose. So
tell us about your biggest project that you worked on so far.
Biggest project with Parsons. And it's been a few of them. I would say the one I'm on now is pretty huge.
Like what you say as far as squares wise?
Square wise, man, we look at least 100 squares per job so far, you know. So I think the one I'm on now is about 200 something squares.
Yeah, the reason I asked you guys, see some big ones.
You see, they're huge.
Look like you do like Walmart, like
they're big, man. They could take man, like this. Our smallest projects probably take 3-4 days to a week. Our bigger projects taking 2 to 3 weeks up to 2 months to type deal. Just depends.
What kind of materials?
We use mostly TPO or PVC. Supported or fleece back. This job I'm on now actually on the PVC roof over a warehouse up in Dalton. I'm up there at
Georgia, Dalton. Okay.
Yeah, Georgia. It's pretty cool. Nice mountains up there.
Yeah.
It's
exactly,
cool.
Real country.
Yeah, real country. But that's we use, and then with TPO and commercial roofing, what you do is you weld it. You know, so we use a machine.
Yeah, the fire and all that.
Yeah. You have some people do torch down.
Exactly.
Believe it or not, some people still do torch down, but. Yeah, we have a machine that kind of just welds it together, uses real hot air in the fan.
Got you.
And it kind of just melts it together.
I seen torch down. It was in New Orleans though. There's torch down.
Oh yeah.
A commercial property.
See,
a couple months ago.
A lot of people trying to get away from torch down though. Yeah. That's what I'm surprised they're doing torch down.
Because they didn't have you as the project manager.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like.
Yeah, man.
That's what it looked like.
But man, yeah. So I mean, I mean, it's been cool. I mean, I've done some residential jobs with them. I'm not gonna call it resident. I've done some shingle jobs, but it was It was apartment complexes. You know,
that's your residential.
That's residential, and down in Florida, man.
When he's talking to superstars, like even the small little job, you know.
Yeah, man. Don't get me wrong. It took me a minute to get there, but now that I'm there, man, it's not hard as long as you really focus on what's going on. Really do your due diligence in it, and just make sure that the crew's doing what they're supposed to do. Make sure you got everything you need. Inventory count is very important. You know, beginning of the week, end of the week. You can even do it daily if you want to. Sometimes you're not going to be able to because it's a lot of running in it. You know, as you know, it's a lot of running. Just imagine with commercial, man. It's a lot of stuff Home Depot doesn't have.
That's what I was going to say. How does that work? So with residential projects, if with project managing, if like we're missing materials or there's an extra bundle that we need, we can stop by Home Depot potentially, you know, and get these items. How does that work with a commercial?
Man, hopefully you got a CRS nearby or SRS nearby or Beacon.
So what was the Saturday?
ABC? Man, it was a Saturday, man.
Preferred Roofing.
Preferred. Shout out to Preferred because they open on the weekends. So you know,
got the hat on right now.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Preferred because they open on weekends, but you know they might not even have what you need. So
or be in the area.
Or be in the area. Up in Dalton, man, nothing's nearby but a Home Depot. So,
and you say you was in Florida Florida longer, right?
Yeah, I was down there last year in October. From October to about February, I've been in Florida, back and forth to Florida. I was in Daytona. We did one job in Daytona, then we did the next job in Vero Beach. So I was going back and forth. I liked it, though. I mean, the areas are nice.
You and so Parsons is Georgia and Florida, or like every
man, we go where the money is.
Gotcha.
You know, we get good references and word of mouth customers. We do work with. We try and keep our customers on the line because you know they own a lot of businesses and buildings. So hey, you know we do a good job with this one. They give us their other 6.
Facts.
You know, a new company, company. We do one good job for them. It turns out they might have properties, 20 different properties all over the U.S. Now they're like, okay, well we got this job coming up. You got this job coming up.
Just on schedule.
Y'all give us bids on it. It's just like that. Yeah. So, but I mean, I would say if that happens when it comes to we can't find material, is ways around it. We can just, you know, close it in for the day, basically make sure it's watertight.
Yeah.
Make sure if it rains, it won't leak. Should be good till we come back Monday, Tuesday. Or
understood.
Yeah, so, but then that's a little bit of a risk, you know, because sometimes water travels, you know. You know, water will find its way, you know, so. But I mean, luckily that hasn't happened yet, you know.
Basically, just problem solve.
Yeah,
as fast as possible.
Problem solve. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, man. You gotta hope.
So
hope there's something nearby.
100%. So as far as this is like the project manager section to me, you know. Usually we talk to salespeople, we talk to roofing owners, things like that. So I feel like this is real cool because the project manager. So what we feel like is different than you say you did sales.
Yeah, I did sales.
So why you like project manager better? What's sales versus project managing?
Man,
what makes not what makes more money, I guess. You tell me all the pros and cons.
Yeah, well, okay. I would say with sales, your pros is you in a way you do set your own schedule. You have a little bit more leeway in your schedule.
Yeah.
You get to meet, you know, cool homeowners and build a rapport with them, network with homeowners also with suppliers, you know, making sure they have the material you need for this job. It's pretty nice. I met some cool people, man, when I was doing sales. Like they will invite you in, you know, in their home, talk to you.
Shake hands, kiss babies.
Shake hands, kiss babies. You know, hey, you hungry? I'm about to cook dinner.
Yeah. What you cooking?
I can't say no. You know, I could say no, and I might if I'm busy. If I got, I'm sorry, I got another customer to go to. But hey, you know, you are my last stop today. What you making? You know, I think I got time. I can wait out the traffic. Why not? You know, but you know, and it's other stuff, you know, that I like doing. You know, man, you'll be surprised. Man, homeowners are really cool, and once they see that you're really here to help them, because it is about making money. Don't get me wrong.
So why didn't you like it though versus the project managing?
Well, I did not like it only because with sales you really gotta. I would say when you're first starting out with sales, you gotta have a cushion basically. And when I say that,
especially roofing,
when I say that, basically you got to make sure you have enough money to, you may not get a check when you first start. You may not get a check that first month.
So what he's trying to say is the roofing is a pipeline business.
Pipeline.
So when you're working on commission, you might get the deal, which is a claim. That's not the full deal yet.
Yeah.
Because the deal is when the roof get built.
You got to work it.
It's going to take you maybe 6 weeks, you know, as far as to get the actual full payment. So, and that's the average. So it can fluctuate. It could be 8 weeks, for instance.
You can get lucky and find a company who will say they'll pay you a certain percentage up front.
Yep.
After you sign that contract, okay, here's 20% of that.
Or the ACV or whatever it is.
Here's 10-15% of that. You'll get the rest on the back end once the job is done. And you have some companies, you're not getting nothing until this job close out, till we see how much you went over or under, then you'll get your paycheck. You know, but it's different though. You know,
and even with us, like our company, we do the percent in the beginning, so we give some up front and at the end. But still, as a salesperson, you still have to wait for the end.
Yeah.
So just like you said, if you don't have that cushion in the very beginning, it's real hard.
But man, let me tell you, man, hey, it could be beautiful too. Cause I remember I got me one check, man. My one check was $3,200. You know, and that I thought that was I never had a check. You know, just one check. You know, but I had to wait about 4 or 5 weeks, you know.
So they got to divide that 3,200 by 4 or 5 weeks.
4 or 5 weeks.
Get your average.
Get them bills paid up, you know. So but I mean, I like it, man, and I forgot to mention, man. Yeah, I also worked with another great company, in between. I think right before I started working, I was working with Otis over at Paramount Roofing.
Oh, Otis,
you know, Big O,
yeah. He was at the roof gallery too.
Okay, he came through. Okay, yeah. I worked with Big O. I did a couple jobs with for Big O. Shout out to him, man. He looked out too. You know, he was throwing me some bones. You know, when I was looking for work here and there. You know, when he needed it. So, but he's doing great things over there too at Paramount Roofing. They're doing good. Yeah, him and the fan. Yeah,
I see him moving. He used to be adjuster.
Yeah.
So he got all the knowledge. He did those training class over here too.
Yeah. So he kind of. Yeah,
so back to the project manager versus salesman. So
okay. Yeah. So that's right. With sales, that's what it was.
So what I kind of feel like from what you're saying, it sounds like if you're a people person, like you like talking to people, like homeowners, getting in their house, eating dinner, then you can get the sales. But maybe if you're not that like much of a people person, then the project manager is better.
Basically, it's that, and it's also, do you want for sure you're gonna get paid this week or next Friday or this Friday? It's that too.
Yeah, 100%.
Project management, but also what I like about project management is that you're leading the crew out there. You're leading a group of good guys whose goal is also to do good work and get paid too.
So everybody got the same goal.
We got the same goal, man. We're trying to do this work. Trying to do it fast, trying to do it safe, do it right, so we can make it home to our families at the end of every day.
Facts.
So and most of these contractors and installers are the coolest guys you ever meet. I mean, dude, it's amazing. Like
they regular people too,
and they regular people, man. They're trying to make a living.
Exactly.
It's also a lot of traveling in project management. Don't get me wrong, you meet cool homeowners too in project management. They might invite you in while the job goes. It's been multiple times. I've been invited in homes while the job going on. Hey, you hungry? You thirsty? Hey, I'm about to roll up. You trying to come hit this?
It's 420.
Hey, if you ain't gonna tell my boss, I won't. So it's really been situations like that. Cool. So but yeah, it's I like it because it's kind of like I'm the boss out there. I'm making sure everything's getting done the way it's supposed to. Crew check in, make sure they doing what they supposed to do, make sure everything looks good. Talk to the homeowner. Hey, we discovered this. Here's some pictures. It's probably gonna be a change order. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for showing me. But then you got some homeowners cool. Got other ones. Oh no, I'm not paying anymore.
Of course. Oh gosh.
So, but I mean, it all comes with it. But it's I like handling in those situations too because man,
that make you better.
I over at Team Roofing, man, they used to give me the phone when it was an angry customer because I know how to talk to
Got
him.
it.
let me talk to him.
You're not defusing
let me talk to him real quick. Don't worry, but it's just all about communication, having the proof, explaining to them, this is what was said, this is what we're doing. it's changed because we discovered this. You know what I'm saying? So
and you are. I have to think about it, like you are as the superintendent for these commercial jobs. You are handling like expensive projects.
Yeah,
like, these are all over 100,000, right? Like,
yeah, a lot of money, man. When one mistake can be very costly.
Very costly.
It's very costly in commercial roofing. You got one mistake could make or break your job.
Yeah,
you know, and
one mistake in commercial could put a small business out of business.
Oh yeah,
it's over.
Yeah, and luckily over at Parsons, man, we got a great team from sales to estimating to management. Everyone's over there great, man. It's been a pleasure working with them. Definitely probably one of the best. I'm not gonna say probably. Definitely one of the best roofing companies I've ever been with. You know,
that's fire.
Inside and out. You know, from working in the office to, you know, them making sure that you're taking care of stuff at home. You know, they're not gonna. It's always trying to find. I tell a lot of PMs, project managers, and superintendents, work hard. You know, put your time in, work hard, make sure the job gets done. But find that good balance, because if you don't have that balance, you're doing great. You're doing great at work, but then you got
bad at home.
Bad at home. You got this going on, that going on. People might be feeling some type of way because you always at work. You're always going. So find that balance. It's always important to find a good balance in it, and just making sure that you putting in as much work at home as you are at the job. Because at the end of the day, home is more important than the job. Don't get me wrong, the job is paying you.
The job is paying you so you can be good at home.
So but you just got to make sure that you kind of get both the right amount of attention that they need. You know.
I like that.
Yeah.
100%.
So,
Wait, what you got to say for new people coming to the industry? They don't really like the sales, but they're trying to get something else. So they're looking at project manager now because they see Mikhail Jackson in the building. So
hey, man,
what's your tip for them?
I definitely say if you are thinking about getting into project management, I say do it. It's easy. It has its hard days, but it's easy if you're good at with time management and inventory and reading and understanding contracts. You know, what you want to do is basically put the time in and learn it. That's what I would say. Always,
like everything.
Like everything. Put your time in, learn it. Read everything you can from books about project management to books about materials that's being used for your jobs. You know, just books about people and all that good stuff, man. Because it's gonna help you in the end, also in life.
Yep.
You know, before I was doing this, man, honestly, I didn't see myself doing this. I was content in the warehouse. Don't get me wrong. Like, I was content. I saw myself as being a warehouse manager, you know, working in the warehouse for the rest of my life.
Now you managing 6-figure, 7-figure projects.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah. and you know, I took a chance on myself, you know, by doing that. You know, I could have failed and went back to the warehouse and be like, well, okay, you know, that ain't work, but it's been working, you know.
And good job.
Appreciate that, bro.
Hey, we appreciate that. Yeah, respect that. And that's all we do at the Roof Gallery. We celebrate people making high-level achievements. As far as for project managers, the United States need to know Mikhail Jackson. So he the one that's leading project managers right now. So what's the Instagram? What's the social media?
Roof Life _Mike.
All right, so Roof Life _Mike.
Yep. Follow me.
Put the Mikhail. You gotta put your real name is official, bro.
I gotta put that in there.
Yeah, your real name is official. Mike is watering it down.
Yeah.
Mike, everybody Mike. You know?
I respect that, though. Yeah. I respect that. I might change. I probably have to change that.
The real you is more official.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you.
That's fair.
Nobody else can do it. That's just you.
Yeah.
You're right. So that's that. But again, we wrapping up On the Scoop. This is the Project Manager Edition with Mikhail Jackson, and we out.